River King, sail again. I always want to be with the riverman. Oh, the riverman, riverman. Once you belong to the river, she becomes your kin, 'cause she's in your blood. Always there below you with a world to show you, carrying you forward in a powerful flood. No one can fight the fever. No one can ever leave her. River King, take me where you're going. River King, sail again. I always want to be with the rivermen. Oh, the rivermen, rivermen. Barges and tankers and towboats, cities you can dock at on your way downstream. Clinging to a stranger, looking out for danger, living every minute of a riverman's dream. No one can fight the fever. No one can ever leave her. River King, take me where you're going. River King, sail again. I always want to be with the rivermen. Oh, the rivermen, rivermen. Oh, the rivermen, oh, the rivermen.
Deneller's just been pilfering.
This is worse news than a levee breaking.
100 tons of sugar. You know what that's worth?
Yeah. Take it out, reseal it. Gets to where it's going, the company's got an empty.
Make enough moonshine to float the whole state of Arkansas.
Jimbo, the shack. Radio the sheriff. Keep watch.
Had his hand on the mic.
That's why I didn't kill him. He'll use that mic to call the River King.
Why?
This ain't my first time out. Why don't you take Carlo to the boys upstream? Keep an eye on the King. First boat due downriver. She gets here too soon and sees us. I don't like the idea with his orphans.
Right, Susie, right.
Now, I know the call letters and all that. Any fancy code just gets your head blown off.
What do I say?
Company man, you just tell old Captain Buckshot how normal everything is. Guessing they won't find you till spring floods. Maybe not then.
A boozer. Everybody on the river knows the golden rule, but not you. Whiskey and water just don't mix except in a glass. I got a captain this boat for the company, shoving a load worth more than the national debt. You sneak aboard a whole fifth, and low-grade rot gut at that. Now I gotta take a replace. Look what they said. Next thing, it'll be girls.
So long, sucker. Get me a nice, safe job in a dynamite factory.
Come on. I'll show you your book. My name's Bingo Watson. I'm the first mate. That meaning I'm your boss. See this cap here? I got that trying out for the Cardinals, but I didn't make it. I just couldn't hit a curve. I just couldn't hit it. You know, we got a good cook on board. The King, that's the best boat on the Ole Miss. That guy had to get off because he was a boozer. Of course, you don't look like one of those. Oh, brother, I hope you're not one of those dope heads. I heard about one of those last year. Fell overboard near Cairo, got sucked into the screws. There wasn't enough left of that man to make a good drive-in hamburger.
Name?
Worth. Danny Worth, sir.
Worth? More likely worthless. Since this ain't the Navy, you don't have to sir me. I guess where you come from, they call that a haircut.
Oh, no, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
I got work to do.
That's buckshot. Come on in. This is the lounge. We got TV and everything.
Is that the new kid?
Whispering Wally. 20 years in the engine room, you have to stuff firecrackers in his ears to wake him up.
I asked.
Yeah, new kid, Wally. His name's Rouge LeBlanc. Rouge is red in French, as you can tell by his hair. He's lived in New Orleans. Won a hot sauce eating contest down there last year. Quite a man with the ladies to hear him talk about it. But he's been married 4 times, so I don't think there's much to it. What do you say about that, Rouge?
You believe I'm hot sauce. I married for, I wore out for.
Come on. Madge, no swearing, not even damn. Come on in. You stow your gear, and then put on a life jacket. It's a company policy that you wear a life jacket, otherwise it could mean hamburger like that dope fiend. And go up the head of the toe and he'll tell you what to do. He's L. Oh, you'll be bunking with him. Now you watch out for his L. Born with bad habits, nothing in his head except hot love and cheap thrills. Oh, welcome aboard, kid. You sure don't say much, do you? But I think you're gonna pan out.
Denver.
Zell Owens. Alligator.
Alligator?
Mississippi. It's on the map. I put it there.
Yeah. Well, a guy named Bingo told me you'd show me what to do.
Well, couldn't find a better teacher than me. And ain't bragging if it's the truth. On the river 6 years already. Now this, you see, runs back to a loudspeaker so buckshot of the pilot can hear. Like it's pitch black night, and we're out here a quarter of a mile. Champion hawk call would be totally useless. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I hear you, Ezel. You fixed it.
Fixed it. Well, near the end of our watch, why don't we head back, check cables and stuff, and I'll fill you in on the way.
The cheers, huh?
Yeah, all over on the King. Denver, Colorado, huh?
Yeah, college.
What are you majoring in?
Was. Pre-law and history and political science. Man, I don't know. I just need some time to think. So then I heard about these towboats from an uncle with some connections.
Yeah, maybe he didn't do you no big favors. Pay's good, but you earn it. Those cables holding the barges fell up near the Alton Lock last year. No warning, cable snapped, cut him right in half. And that ratchet there, be hauling one and snug up a loose cable, and it's ice, Minnesota ice, wind too. And you slip and go over the side. Well, I heard of a guy held onto that ratchet a death grip. And of course, the jacket didn't do him no good at all, because he went to the bottom just like a rock. And it's broad daylight. So what can anybody do?
What are those barges?
Oh, called a fleet. Parking lot, you might say. Fleet's all up and down the river. We'll drop off a barge and pick one up, but all the time we just keep moving. And, I don't know if word got out to Denver, but you remember that flood and the Runaway Barge hit that oil tanker outside New Orleans? And, man, was it 8 or 9 got killed?
What? It's a miracle anybody lives through a week.
It is, ain't it?
Tell you one thing, Ezel. I'm just gonna try and survive that captain.
You be nice to Buckshot.
Be nice to him.
Listen, short and not so sweet. Back in World War II, man's grade school sweetheart, works his way up. Rip-roaring river, man. Tie everything down when Buckshot came to town. But no wife cheating, you understand? Loved that woman. No kids. So all I had was each other in a Missouri farm. Living with a dream of being together on that farm. 3 months ago, a pain in the side. And in a week, he buried her. Oh, he still could be the best. But it's just like he's going through the motions. We can just find something to bring him back to life.
Be nice to her.
Comes our relief. Grab lunch, see what the cook we got in Madge.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, you will, buddy. You will. Coming to the lock. Be here 4 or 5 hours. Toes jammed up like cars in an X-rated movie drive-in. Oh, Homer, Joe, this is Danny Worth, Golden Gloves champ from Denver.
Howdy.
Hi. Hi.
Zell, I'm gonna get more bites because of you.
Well, put your fears at rest, buddy, because I'll be with you. And maybe one day I'll take you home to Alligator with me. And you can see why our cops have atomic weapons.
Oh, so.
ain't that bad. Just a pepper and bleeding stuff.
River King to Fleet 9.
9, roger, Captain. What's the word?
Delayed up here at the lock. No telling how long. So expect us when you see us.
Roger, Captain.
That's good. The boys got all night to work. Time King gets here, we'll be gone.
Hi. Hi.
Pilot Henderson.
Bet your farm that the Cards are going to be in first place next year.
You don't say.
I do say.
Well, I say it ain't baseball with electric lights and playing on a green rug.
Due to my diet on my doctor's orders, I was intending a nice scrambled egg sandwich for lunch. Instead, I almost broke my wrists, because I don't know who got into the galley and hard-boiled all my eggs. And if you don't think you're going to pay for that, you're...
Buds.
Hi, darling.
Danny Worth. Wonderful biscuits.
Madge Henshaw, thank you very much.
I'd like to send that recipe home to my mother.
I just do it by feel. But you need Missouri water.
Not from the river.
Oh, not hardly. Taste the catfish.
Let's go, champ.
Cordon bleu, Madge.
Gordon Blue.
Supply boat. Mail and such.
You always eat like that?
Like real home cooking, ain't it?
No, I'm talking about the speed.
Hey! It's Arkansas stupid! Well, if it ain't Easel the Weasel. I still can't pronounce it, you squinty-eyed illiterate. Food first and non-essential. Yes, sir, the great lover, famous, the length and breadth, the old miss. And too bad. Too bad what, you menace to society? Miss June Dive just what? I recognize it's hard for you to sort out all your ladies, but we happen to be at the lock where she lives. June Bug Dobbs. Well, what about her? You got my eggs, mine are all hard-boiled. Your little June bug finally got tired of your preaching promises, and she's dating Ray Blount. Heavy. Ray Blount? Break his jaw, and he still won't stay clear of my women. This Blount, he's a walking argument for birth control.
I hear he's a real smooth talker, though.
Oh, he's a shame of the South, North, East, and West while we're at it. Well, June Bug Dobbs is a nice girl. She'll earn her reputation. I won't let her do it. Wouldn't surprise me if they tied the knot soon and she'd be making little booties. Oh, my dead body. Buddy, we got more than 5 hours out next watch. It won't take me 10 minutes to make her see the light. Permission, mate.
Okay, but I'll bet you $5 even up that you don't get to first base.
Hey, I want another 5.
50 cents.
Well, hell yeah. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and place your bets. Come on, buddy.
Remember, she has to give him up for good.
She'll pour his coffee when I'm done with it.
I hear somebody bet.
Here's my egg.
You got 5, Wally.
I'll take it. What is it?
It's money in the bank, that's what.
I got it right here, baby.
Now, what the hell you get a hearing aid?
What? You trying to be crazy? Who the hell you talking to right now?
We're gonna beat you this time, buddy.
Yeah? You just think so. Oh, by the way, Danny Worth is here, one and only Arkansas student.
The United States government has 3 branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Shows you how stupid.
Giselle, I know it hasn't been long, but I've come to the conclusion that you're nuts.
Oh, yeah? Well, you just wait till you get a load of Junebug dogs.
Every 15 to 17 years, the planet Mars comes 36 million miles close to the planet Earth. Stupid.
See you later, genius. This is a stick-up.
Giselle, what are you doing here?
Reba.
Reba?
Always an ugly girlfriend. Hi, Reba!
Giselle?
Where's Junebug?
If anybody was ever in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I know all the sickening details. Oh, by the way, this is Danny Worth, new deckhand. I'm showing the ropes. Reba Washburn.
How do you do?
Yeah, he's the entire West Coast Golden Gloves champ. Not that I need him for Ray Blount. And you two can turn loose each other, otherwise we won't get anywhere.
Giselle, now June has quit. Right now she's home knitting Ray Blount a blue sweater. And you haven't seen him in over a year. But what's happened is he's gotten meaner and sneakier, and he runs with a bunch of big mean
Bug's
friends.
home, huh? See you later. Let's go, buddy.
You're gonna get killed! You're both gonna get killed! Pat, remember that half day you owe me? This is it.
Met her when she worked at this 5 and 10. Sold lipstick. Oh, Lord, what flavors.
Giselle! Danny, y'all wait up!
What was that for? That hardware store. Belongs to Junebug's daddy. Me and him don't get along too well.
Giselle, you gotta listen. Ray Blount is not to be low-rated now.
Is this a local boy?
And with all the advantages, car at 16, college didn't last a year.
Well, what's he do now?
You name it. Sells swamps to Yankees, bets on flood, pushes 80 proof liver medicine.
Yeah, and he's so bad at it.
Doesn't sound like he'd give you much trouble.
Huh. He's the one in trouble.
Oh, he's highly incompetent. But all that losing just makes him more ornery. Giselle, you are positively running toward your doom.
Captain. You know what that fool Ezell did? He took that new man into town with him.
As long as they're off watch, we're laid up a while.
You know why, Captain? He's trying to talk his old girlfriend into not dating his notorious enemy. I bet him $5 couldn't do it. Whole crew's got a bet on it. That old Zell. You know he's a magnet for trouble.
That man won't last out the year.
Oh, Virgil, he'll snap out of it by and by.
No, he won't. Some night I'll come up to relieve him. He'll just be sitting here looking straight ahead. I'll say, okay, Buckshot, take a break. He won't say anything. I'll go up to him. He'll be dead. Just looking at the river.
Mother, she almost made it.
The way your mother fixed this place up, right out of Greatest Homes and Gardens.
Now, I'm not one to be fooled by soft soap Ezell owns.
Oh. Now you know me, Junebug.
I sure do. And that's why you to keep your distance, please.
Exactly like it was when we put up the Christmas tree, remember? Just the two of us.
I remember being lonesome. Oh, what kind of life is it when a riverman's away a whole month at a time? Distance, please.
You know, I think that Denny's gonna be okay.
Here. Smoke that marijuana?
No. And your hair's like the feathers on a raven.
I wash it daily.
Don't I know?
Well, you know, I think that's the smartest thing you could do. I had a cousin who went straight through college, never even asked himself if he really wanted to be a veterinarian. You should see him now. He can't stand the sight of dogs.
What do you want to be, Reba?
Happy. Well, that's dumb, isn't it? Because who doesn't want to be happy? But I think I'd like to see someplace else besides Arkansas. I bet you've been to California.
San Francisco. A few times.
Really? Did you ever see anybody jump off that bridge? No. I had an uncle go off up near Memphis. I was just a kid at the time, but I remember. It was on a Sunday. And he climbed up to the top of the bridge, and he got this big old crowd below him, and he spread out his arms, and he said, "Farewell to friends, farewell to foe, for it's up to heaven Joe Carney goes." Broke his left leg.
I think we're going to have a mild winter.
Oh, yeah. Long nights.
I didn't much like that year-round daylight savings.
Fuel shortage.
Inflation.
Hard times. Grab happiness when you can.
That's what they say. Oh, Ezell.
Oh, peaches and cream. Oh, how soft.
Lord, it's so close in here.
Oh, remember you saw in lipstick.
Now quit it now, Ezell.
Oh, what was that flavor?
It's entirely left my mind.
You ever been in a flood?
Everybody has.
I mean, you were in danger?
Once. I was trying to save this rooster. Boy, my dad take the strap to me for that.
Well, why'd you do that?
You consider a flood, and what's a rooster when you got rabbits hanging in the trees, and you throw your line in a cotton field and catch a week's worth of catfish?
Why didn't I think of that? It's all natural, isn't it, Reba?
That's just the way it is. You'll see if you don't go to Denver real soon.
Well, I'm giving it a fair try.
Trouble, compassion. That's what it was.
Ezell.
Red. Wearing it now?
Daylight savings.
Red as fire.
Oh, it is so stifling in here.
Yeah. Rivermen have an uncommon sort of life, don't they?
30 days on and 30 days off with full pay.
Guess you don't know where you'll be staying off the boat.
I'm kind of hooked up with Ezell.
Ezell. He don't know where he's staying till he gets there. Sometimes not then.
Boy, I sure like what I've seen of Arkansas.
It's our boat.
Oh, no.
It got through the lock. It's leaving. Come on. The King! It's already through the lock.
Well, some other boat must have concentrated places with us.
You missed the boat?
Oh, that's the exact famous expression.
Dad's pickup!
Yeah.
Zip downstream and pick her up at the fleet. Come on. King's headed down to pick up 2 barges. We get there first, we'll load on with them.
We'll go along and drive her back.
No room.
Oh, no, not that. That's quite a joy.
Oh, now, don't worry, Junebug. Come on, hop in, buddy. If I can figure out how to get this thing started.
We'll take the truck and bring the bike back. Come on, Junie. Come on.
I've done some dirt biking.
All right, you guys now spread out.
Well, well. If it ain't old super rat Blount himself.
Leave the Zell Owens for me, right?
Warm her up, champ. I'll go clean and rewind his clock and be right back.
Ezel, come on!
There's a mob with him. And a mob means take off. Ezel, you got no right getting his head laid open.
She's right.
Now you head for the pocket at the head pin, buddy.
Take care of yourself, okay?
I'll try.
Sure wish you had some home movies of this, Junebug. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Ray Blount, where's elevator shoe?
Well, come on, get up! Catch him inside of 5 miles.
Now you leave them be, Ray Blount.
June, I believe I'm owed an explanation.
I owe you nothing because nothing happened. And it's broad daylight, and there's entirely too much violence these days anyhow. And assault with a deadly weapon can get you a few years in the pen.
Come on.
Ray was just protecting Ezel because he's crazy, and his friend's just a nice boy. Exactly, and if you're worried about him, forget it. They're just going back to work.
Yeah, well, he's on the River King, ain't he?
Well, they missed the King, and they're headed downriver to pick her up at the fleet.
They're headed downriver to pick her up at the fleet.
Well, naturally. And please get your rough hands off my person. Daddy souped up that bike. You'll never catch him.
Oh, I ain't chasing him, June, honey. I just remembered I got me a business appointment.
What business you in now? Business appointment. That Ray Blount's gonna make something of himself.
June, when Blount heard they were headed towards the fleet, he took hold of you like King Kong.
Well, sometimes a man's got a right to be rough. He has a reason. What are you getting at?
I think Blount's business is giving them boys a business.
Hey, buddy. You are a goer.
We're gonna get fired!
Hey, you just be quiet. Let me do the talking. I got 10-year stories I ain't even used yet.
cap off, sniffed it, wanted it, but didn't. Maybe I should have. Pick your piece, Bingo.
Well, Cap, there's no way that Ezell or that new kid could have known we'd gotten through the locks as quick as we did.
So they missed us.
Well, they didn't jump ship.
They missed us plain and simple. Fire them both. Fool kids these days think work's just a game.
But, Captain, you...
Don't remind me how I used to be. I slipped ashore every chance I got. You name it, and I did it. But I always got back to my boat because I had responsibilities. But she knew. She understood what a riverman's life is like. People depending on him. She knew.
Yes, sir, Captain.
What's his problem? Where I sit, looks like he's out to kill people, like us.
I suppose you're just gonna sit there.
What am I supposed to think?
Well, how about Blount going instantly crazy when he heard they were gonna get to the fleet ahead of the River King?
He was awful upset.
June, something's going on downriver, and Danny and Ezell are walking right into it. Ray Blount's cooking up something terrible.
Like what?
How should I know? Listen, Junie, who do you really care for?
Well, Ray Blount could have more of a future. But Ezell's got style.
You ever heard a women's lib?
Dimly.
Well, it's a start.
I did everything right. Whoever was driving was awful good.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to let Suey know what a good man we got in you. Hey, shut up, will ya? Can't do it, Blunt. Taking longer than we figured. Yeah. Well, then, get yourself down here and lend a hand.
You just tell me when we hit the river. No strain. Just ease on down to the fleet shack and... Hey, buddy, if we needed us some fantastic story to get us out of this mess, there she is. Well, what's happening? A hijacking. Can't tell from here if it's coffee, corn, but whatever it is, they're getting themselves rich. Hope we didn't hurt our guards. We gotta get some help. Yeah, like the Marines. Come on, let's get out of here and get that thing on the road. Hold it!
Keep you here till we figure out what to do with you.
Listen, mister, me and my buddy, we got a terrible memory for faces. In fact, you might say it amounts to amnesia.
Too bad, kid, you seen too much. This ain't no ma and pa operation running a little still in the woods.
Yeah, like that blonde feller says, we're...
Better you hadn't heard the name.
What name?
The same blound?
Two be an epidemic.
This is a joke.
Yeah? Well, you ought to get a big laugh out of these.
Ezel, it's 1975. Things like this just don't happen.
Not in Denver.
Come on, I mean, I can dig hijacking, man, but they're not gonna hurt us.
Denny, you know how many swamps there are around the Mississippi? I mean, backwaters where nobody's been in 50 years, and you know how many bodies after the floods they never do find?
Hairy stories like falling on barges, Abe snapping in half.
Hey, Danny! I want to tell you something. Now, I know when I'm in trouble, and buddy, I am in it up to here. And you better understand that. Listen, what's real to you is Denver. And a mama and a daddy who love you, and brothers and sisters and such. But they got their own people. I mean, wives and children and hundreds of kin who love them too. And we can send them to prison for 10 years or more.
Well, maybe if I talked to him and I told him...
Oh, you may as well speak Russian. Danny, half these people don't know who the president is, a Kier.
But they don't have to kill us.
Easier. And you gotta understand, nothing personal. Just like shooting some varmint, stealing crops to feed your children.
I've read about people like that, but they lived 100 years ago. It hasn't changed. It's still the same.
Backwater people. You know how many babies born dead, crippled, or blind? Now, you see a girl Junebug's age, she looks like she's 65. So it's dying to them. Oh, they grieve if it's one of them, but they got to go on. Tell you something. If we get out of this mess, I got a feeling you're gonna be at the head of your class in that there, college.
Maybe that's where I belong. Not here.
I see you, Tom Talbot.
Thought you too, River King. Sure made good time at the lock.
Kentucky Babe lost her number 2 engine. Gave us her plate.
Lucky day, King.
Rather be lucky than good, Tom. Hey, Tom, you're really moving. You got jet engines in there?
Just the mother-in-law on a fan film.
How is the old girl?
Still trying to talk the wife into a chicken farm.
Oh, Lord. You worked the first half of your life getting a farm and the second half supporting chickens.
Oh, ain't it the sad truth of a riverman's dream? Well, I'll be seeing you, King.
Good trip, Tom Talbot.
When wasn't I up at 5 o'clock? Tennessee eggs, Kentucky sausage.
I'm not hungry.
I won't take a back seat to any cook on the river. Of course, I gotta admit it's still boat food. And I guess after 3 months, still running away. Sad fact, but it's always hardest on the living. Oh, Mr. Death, how you must grin and grin when you see what you've done to those left behind.
I don't need any sermons.
And I'm not qualified. But you used to be the best captain of them all. Would she want you to give up like this?
So let's hope they come while it's still pretty dark.
That won't work. Waiting next to the door, then making a break for it, we don't have a chance.
Hey, the only way. They might hold fire, afraid of hitting one of their own in the dark. And if they do fire, somebody might hear.
Oh, man. I'm feeling sick.
Well, I know what you mean, buddy.
Only an hour to sun up. Good time. 10 minutes, we'll be long gone Johnny.
That's not before we get rid of those two.
Well, you got a big cut all this coming.
Sure I got a good cut, because I engineered this. I got these trucks. I got the shipping schedule from my girl before she quit that company. And that's got nothing to do with those two.
What I'm saying is you could go out west on business, afford 6 months a year till this thing blown over. After all, them boys got no way of tying you in this.
Suey, before you met me, your stealing was barely enough to feed that family you got. Now, do you want to do business with me again or not?
That's what I'm saying. Me and my boys feed in them woods, never be found. Come out when you need us. Nobody killed.
Just like that deputy wasn't killed a couple of years ago.
You threatening me?
Maybe your kids won't mind going back to eating squirrel meat and collards. Maybe that lump on your wife's back will go away by itself also.
How'd you know about my missus?
I do my homework.
You have to do it, the Mississippi boy?
You let him out, and he'll find me out. That's goodbye me.
About the other kid, I get it, he ain't even from these parts.
Well, am I supposed to care about somebody I never seen before in my life?
You boys in there? Oh, hi there. Dad's good old pickup. We saw a bike outside.
Hijackers, he says they'll probably kill us.
Don't broadcast it. They didn't see us coming up in the dark.
Yeah, Ray Blount's in on it.
What'd I tell you? Okay, y'all get ready to move.
No use. Break for the river, slow down, and we'll jump.
We're heading for the river.
You're heading for the police shack. Call the sheriff.
Nobody's there.
All right, run out, find these guys.
Hijackers. They know that.
They're about to kill Ezell Owens and a new boy from the King.
Here's where you learn quick, buddy. Grab that toothpick. Stick it in there.
Oh, I can't see a thing.
They're gone, Suey.
Spread out along the bank. Hold it!
All right, we got them trapped. There's no need to rush.
It's awful quiet out there.
Current pick us off and away we go. They don't know we're adrift.
They will soon enough.
We can't see nothing. Get some of your boys to turn some lights on out here.
Turn some of them truck lights on.
Shoot a hole in that thing and out comes a cloud of green gas. One breath, we're dead.
You mean they're dead?
Maybe them first, but the wind is coming this way. Get them trucks, boys. Come on, let's move it. Suey, you come back here. Suey, come on back here.
They stopped shooting.
Got it.
Made good buddy! You're a genius!
I don't think so.
Man, we got away. We're free.
For the present, yes.
Goodbye, Ray Blount!
A favor. Turn around and see if you see anything.
How defective is defective?
Well, I'm afraid we're riding on a loaded eggshell.
Maybe it's empty.
Nope. Tell the way she's riding. Pull up.
Can at least make a try.
With this drift, be less than half an hour till they get to the Kenville Dam. And that barge is in bad shape. No more than a tap could bust her wide open.
River King, this is Fleet 9.
I was on the swimming team.
You could have won the Olympics in freeze inside of 3 minutes. I know this stretch.
Well, maybe the current will bring us close to some bank and
No, it won't. We'll be in the middle for another 10 miles. No help in sight. Drifting toward bridges and a dam.
Well, it's getting light. Somebody will see us.
Not in time. First thing we hit, air gets in, enough poison gas to wipe out a whole town.
Out of here. You two. That wind can change.
No, the wind's shifted. Blowing past those barges, right into Kenville itself.
Town's too close to that dam. Barge hits, gas can wipe them all out.
My aunt and uncle live in Kenville.
Ain't nothing you can do for them now.
I could just get through to someone.
Kentucky Bay reported some trouble with his #2 engine.
That all?
Radio's on the blink. Kept hearing static and garble.
Atmosphere.
I figured. Like that.
This call for the River King? If it is, switch to 1-4.
Tried that, Captain.
River King, this is Fleet 9.
Been trying to get us, Jimbo?
Trying to get anybody. 10 kinds of hell down here. Hijacking, but that ain't the worst.
How'd it go, son, to beat hijacking?
That chlorine barge tied off, waiting to be pumped out and repaired. 2 of your deckhands running.
Runaway?
Out of control, headed for the dam.
Roger, roger, Jimbo. Expect as much from fool kids.
Well, ought we do something?
So it's like that. Risks of the job, I suppose. Kids. That's what they get for fooling around. Not a chance to hit that dam. Well, I'll try. Of course, I once knew a man could make me look like an amateur, but he quit.
Calling Harbor Tow Service, Harbor Tow Service. Morris, you been in on all this?
Got the picture.
Well, have you got a tug that can get that barge?
Too high for us, Buckshot.
I ain't asking, I'm telling. Now get that tug over here and tell everybody downstream to get the hell out of the way because I'm coming through.
Roger, River King.
What are you doing, posing for a picture? Take over while I go below and meet that tug.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Swamp rat Ezel and your hippie college friends. Doing this for the company, not them two lummox. Doing just what I get paid to do.
Come on. Should be marker buoys up ahead.
I got it. We'll catch the rope on one of them.
Yep. Certified genius.
I did go to college.
Yeah. World's heaviest lasso. Hey, coming from Denver ought to make you part cowboy.
But I ski real good.
Hell, don't we make a pair?
Fast, Captain. Gotta move. Don't anybody get in my way.
What's happening, Captain?
Runaway barge and a hijacking out of Fleet 9. Get the sheriff on it. Now move.
Give Dan! You can do it, Buckshot!
I don't like it.
Old Buckshot can do anything.
Good when he had her. But he's all alone now. A man like that can take some awful chances.
Calling Kenville Dam on Channel 3, emergency. Come in, Luther.
Kenville Dam. Go ahead. Hey, who is this?
Buckshot. I'm chasing Runaway Barge headed your way.
Runaway?
Yeah, chlorine. If you hit your dam, this stretch of Arkansas is going to be a disaster area.
How long you figure?
Minutes.
It's too late to warn anybody. Lord, Buckshot, what do I do?
Well, get out your binoculars. Give me a blast on your horn when you see them.
Them?
Yeah, two of my deckhands.
It's now or never, buddy. One, two, three. Now!
We did it!
Oh, man, she's giving way.
Coming off of moorings.
Maybe it'll slow us down. Maybe catch on something.
I hear you, Luther.
I see him, half a mile, and coming down the chute.
There she is, buddy. The dam.
I'd estimate 400 yards.
I'm giving it all she's got.
Picking up speed.
Those kids still on there?
Well, they look awful small. Down to 300 yards.
Tell you what, Luther, you better get out of there as quick as you can. Here?
No way, Captain. This is where I work. Down to 100.
Hey, His engine's died. We're still headed toward it. We'll slam him into it.
What the hell is this exhibition, amateur night to be you? Scare that barge.
Yes, sir, Cap.
Deckhand. Somebody's gonna have to explain what they call deckhands these days. Oh, they no account foolishness. Can't even tell time to get back on watch.
Remember when I told you about being nice to him? Well, you don't have to anymore.
Oh, I suppose this is what he's really like.
He getting there.
He's out.
Yes, sir, Cap.
What about that girlfriend of yours?
Well, it wasn't my bet, Cap. Saved her from a fate worse than me.
There ain't no fate worse than you.
He's getting better.
How many girls have you got?
Well, Captain, sometimes I get so busy, I think of taking myself on an extra man.
Nothing but an egg-sucking, web-toed Mississippi River rat.
He's doing just fine.
You, worthless. Sir, I bet you play a guitar and wear them high-heeled shoes.
His old self inside a week.
Yeah? Well, I'm quitting, man. This is the world's largest outdoor floating zoo.
Well, that may be. And I guess all that reading and homework and listening to lectures, that can be downright hair-raising.
You, worthless. I spoke to you.
I heard you.
I can't stand it. You work on my boat, you get a haircut. Your hair?
No, sir. No way.
What'd you say?
No hair. No work.
Damned if that ain't a new one.
You gonna stay or go? Well, I'll just see what happens today.
Can you leave the wildlife in peace?
Yes, sir, Captain.
Here with a hair. Get up here and see how it's done.
Right on, Captain.
But he ain't go easy on the Captain. He's just a city boy, poor devil.
Oh, yeah? Hey, you listen to me, country.